So I was thinking, right? And I do a lot of that shit sometimes. I know it doesn't look like it. Hey, still working on my comedy act. I know I'm the only one laughing, but eventually, hope to get at least one follower on that. Yeah, Percussion Park, right? This park that they built in Salem with like street instruments built into it. I put it up on my channel. They didn't name it. Like, we gotta be able to get in on that and like name that shit. Like Percussion Park. Named by Fugitive from Reality. Fugitive from Reality is Matty and Josh. Oh yeah, she's happy now. So, back part 2, right? I haven't forgot. Because it's the only thing there's not much, man. There's really not much that makes me happy. I just want to know how to do that. I don't even know the whole song yet, you know what I mean? I just want to know how to do the jam, kind of, first. You know, you wanted to be able to do your favorite parts first, right? At least that's how I do it. That's how I learn it. Learn the beginning if the beginning is the best, but learn the middle if it's my favorite fucking part. Some lessons I take from others, some are mine. One of them is we all have that part we like, right? We all have that part that either when you're listening or you're playing, it's your favorite part. It's your favorite part. You're good at doing it, so you want to go back to it. And those notes are great to play. Just remember the ones that are in between are just as good. Don't rush to get there. The song will be that much better for it. Like, less is more, less is more, less is more sometimes. I was always trying to cram so much into, which is good because later on you can stretch all that out. You don't have to fucking work so hard. You know what I mean? It's about taking all them chops, not giving it all to them at once. Because I can show you everything I can do in one song if you want, but like, should I? Should I? Right? No. The answer is no. You never should. You never should. Like, a lot of my friends, some of my newest friends, have no idea that I can do things like this. You know what I mean? Like, I have some songs written around it, and I don't even really perform them so much. They don't sound too good on this guitar. I think they're gonna sound better on the gray one, Maxine. Yeah. They're gonna sound better on that. I can already tell. It's just like this thing you can beat on this thing. You can, like Joey wants to do riffs. This is the fucking guitar for that. Can't even throw it out of tune really. You know what I'm saying? Like, beat this thing. I've dropped this thing. Like, this guitar, you almost can't even see it, but yeah, if you look at it, like, split here and here, I was in a big rush. As a matter of fact, to come hang out with this motherfucker right here. Big rush. I'm like with the train, I'm like, all right, well, I gotta stop hitting right now, and I gotta get up there. If I'm gonna go now, or I'm gonna go in fucking 3 hours, you know? So I'm like, all right, I'm going now. Getting everything ready, right? Why put a guitar in a case that you don't zip? Even one time, right? Oh yeah. Go to throw it on, like I mean, it was like taking this thing, like chucking it over my head, just letting it land. If you know what Faneuil Hall is, it's all just granite blocks. She was like, fucking like, no way. Everything I own, I fucking live on the street. My $1,100 guitar, I fucking idiot. You fucking see how much drugs you do now, and you can't make the money, kid, huh? And you like the drugs, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Well, you can't do those without one of these, dummy. Sorry, Mom. But yeah, man, big rush, like, ah. So it landed, right? And I swear to God, I'm gonna smash the switch out of Maxine too. I'm gonna smash the switch right out of it. Cause this thing hit the ground, poof, right? I always run the switch in the middle. Cause I mean, listen. Here's the thing. If you got 2 pickups, okay, you have a switch. You want 2 volumes. You want a volume for either one, or it's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a switch from pickup to pickup, but the same volume knob controls them both. It's just fucking retarded, right? So, sorry for the language, right? But like, I can take, and I'm saying the nicer the guitar, the nicer the knobs, the nicer the electronics. Use that stuff. Use it. You know what I mean? Like, you can have your amp on a heavy distorted setting, right? And still get clean tone when you hit the up on the switch and you have the volume way down just onto like 1. You know what I mean? On this pickup, it's kind of muddy, but it's still clean. And you can just hit the switch and there's all your distortion. It's a good way to, you know what I mean, to not have to worry about a pedal and shit's right here. But yeah, after losing it, because like I mean, when I started playing these, I found that I'd run the switch in the middle and I'd have, you know, control over either volume, so I could get this sweet tone. And if I needed a little more ass or a little more, you know, a little more T, pull it out of the other knob. You know what I mean? Like you know, especially with a nice loud amp, you know, you're running micro cubes, you gotta have everything up. You gotta have it all the way up. So your switch doesn't do you a lot except for like I said, run it, you know what I mean? Like as your distortion pedal. It's a good way, especially with a micro cube. Because that's how you can control your distortion without a pedal, without having to power a pedal, right? Because microcube has killer distortion. Like, you don't need an extra cord and another 9-volt battery to worry about, right? Like, you can get the distortion out of that amp. And as long as you have a switch and 2 volume knobs, you can go clean to dirty. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, so like, once I didn't have the switch there to accidentally hit up and hit down, I keep fucking doing that with this Maxine guitar, and I just want to smash it right out of the fucking thing. Right out of the thing. Just want to smash it and hook the wires like I did with this one. Just, it's in the middle. At least you got control over either one of these. You want to shut one down and run all this, you can do that either way. You know what I mean? Kind of don't need the switch, right? I like it, you know, like I had a Fender Strat. I fucking couldn't stand the fact that I always turning down the volume, you know what I mean? Because the volume's like right there, you know? I take the nut off that, push it right into the body. Just turn it all the way up, push it into the body. Done. Out of the way, you know, never have to worry about turning it down. You know, but Fender Strats are fucking toys compared to these things. Fender Strat's like a pencil, where this is like a magic marker. Like, it's like a Sharpie. You know what I mean? It's fat. I pick up a Strat now and it's like a toy. It just feels like a toy. It feels flimsy and it feels tinny. And like, I just don't like it. Don't like it. No, I like the ass. You know, and the heavier it is, the more you can feel it in here. Especially with your 432A. It's like a drug. 432A, not 440. That's why I play half step down. I don't know. Just look at what 440 does to water, and look at what 432 does to water. You want to stay closer to 432. You know what I mean? Like, it's more harmonious with the water that's in your body. Just saying. So yeah, how far are we into it? Another 8 minutes. Haven't done shit on as far as me trying to figure out this dun 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 ba la la. Yeah. I love you, Matty. So let me get this straight. You smoke weed and take videos of yourself playing guitar. I'm like, yeah. And then you smoke weed and watch those videos and like, yeah. Yeah, I do. I fucking do. I do. What can I say?